Hello, welcome. Day 7, the biggest financial mistakes business owners make. So, over the last few days, we've talked about cash flow, hidden cash, profit, and why businesses run out of money. Today, I want to talk to you about something I see over and over again when we are doing consulting work. The biggest financial mistakes business owners make. What's interesting is that most financial problems don't happen because business owners are lazy or they don't care. Most financial problems happen because nobody ever taught a business owner how to manage the money side of the business. So today I'm going to share some of the biggest mistakes I see and what to do instead. So what are some of the biggest mistakes I see? One of the biggest mistakes is focusing on revenue while ignoring the cash flow. Business owners are typically taught to celebrate sales, celebrate revenue, but they don't always pay attention to how much cash is actually coming into the business. Revenue tells you what you sold. Cash flow tells you whether or not you can pay your bills. And if you're only watching the revenue, you're missing half of the picture. Another common mistake is not knowing your numbers. When I say that, I don't mean memorizing every financial report. I mean having a basic understanding of your business. Questions like, how much cash do I have? How much do my customers owe me? What are my monthly expenses? How much does it cost to operate my business? Those are numbers every business owner should always understand. Now, why do so many business owners struggle with pricing? Because pricing feels personal. Many business owners base their pricing off of fear. They're afraid customers won't buy. They're afraid that they're going to lose business. They're afraid of charging too much. And the problem is that underpricing creates cash flow pressure. At the end of the day, you end up working harder, serving more clients, and making less money than you should be. So what about spending? Another mistake is uncontrolled spending. Many business owners know how money comes in, but they don't always know how money goes out. So small expenses add up. Subscriptions add up. Software adds up. Convenience purchases add up. And if you don't monitor spending, cash quietly disappears. Now, one of the biggest things, again, that I see is why mixing personal and business finances are a problem. That is one of the fastest ways to create confusion in your business. When your personal and your business money are mixed together, you lose visibility, you lose clarity, you make tax season way harder than it needs to be, and you make decision making harder as well. Not to mention setting yourself up for an IRS audit. If you don't know what's personal and what's business, it's difficult to understand what's really happening financially in your business. Why do business owners wait so long to look at financial problems? Well, the answer is simple. Because financial problems are uncomfortable. Many people avoid looking at the numbers when they're stressed. And unfortunately, avoidance usually makes the problem worse, right? So the sooner you identify a problem, the more options you have. The longer you wait, the fewer options you have. So what's the biggest mindset shift that business owners need? Start treating your cash flow as a business system. It's not a guessing game. It's not luck. It's not wishing on hope and a star and a prayer. It's a system. And when you have visibility into cash, expenses, collections, and spending, you make better decisions. Good financial decisions rarely happen by accident. So as a business owner, what should you do this week? Glad you asked. If I were giving homework today, I would tell every business owner to sit down and answer these 5 questions. 1, How much cash do I currently have in my business? 2, how much money is currently owed to me? 3, what are my monthly operating expenses? 4, where is the money leaking out of my business? And 5, what financial issue am I avoiding right now? Those answers will tell you a lot about the health of your business. The biggest financial mistakes usually aren't complicated. They're often small issues that get ignored time and time and time and time over time. But the good news is, once you can see the problem, you can fix the problem. Financial clarity starts with visibility. One question that I want to ask, and I want you to drop it in the chat. Why do you think business owners make this mistake? Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.